let's do our traditional divide between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind, right? We'll call this the confusion stick. We'll call this the clarity stick, right? In this example, the conscious mind is confused, the unconscious mind is confused. You can tell because the conscious mind has no clue what's going on, and they feel bad about it, right? In this example, the conscious mind is clear, and the unconscious mind is clear. You can tell because they know what they're doing, and it feels good, pretty much, right? Now, we've been taught that this is the only possible mix that you can have, because schools want you to be clear about stuff, and that's the only way you're allowed to feel good. But there's a secret that no one told you, which is to say that you can have this. Your conscious mind can be totally confused, have no clue what's going on, and yet your unconscious mind can know exactly what's happening. And it happens all the time. Scientists, half the time when they do their big research projects, they're driven by an idea that they don't know how to express it. So the tests are some ways of just expressing it and getting to that point. Einstein knew about the theory of relativity before he spent 2 years trying to prove it. Does that make sense? If you track a lot of the Nobel Prize winning scientists, when they do their experiments, you'll notice that it invariably leads to the point they want to go to with a very few dead ends. It's almost like something already knew ahead of time what choices to make make it go that way. Do you see where I'm going with this? So what Adam just experienced, and he's now beginning to move from this into that. He started right here. Actually, he didn't. This was like actually like this, right? There's an amount of clarity you could tell because he's smiling and still confused, but there was a tinge of unpleasantness to that, although it still wasn't too bad, right? Then we moved him. This is the point where we really wanted to get him to, and now he's kind of like here. So it's still not totally clear, but it's all starting to make sense. Would that be fair to say? So what we want to get people to is at least this, and sometimes this is actually better than that, because this can't interfere now. If it has no idea what's going on, it can't interfere, right? This is the beauty of what we're doing. They don't know, they'll never know. But as long as you can see that this lower half is working, that is what you're looking for. And that's when you have these beautiful moments where you have another conscious and unconscious association, which is a classic what we just did there. You feel great, but you're confused. I'm more confused and I'm feeling better. How does that work? Right? Did you see what we're doing with this? Now, please do not ask me to repeat what it was. I couldn't write a script like this. Right? I'm not that good. Seriously, I am not that good. But luckily he is, and that's all I need to know. Right? Incidentally, that was another example of the exactly same pattern, but it was so mild. Did it cause any confusion? Not really. But it did something, didn't it? I was switching referential index. I'm doing the same thing here, only putting your attention to somewhere where it wasn't, which is on who you're paying attention to. So I'm not that good. Luckily he is, and he makes up for the both of us. Do you see how making up these patterns is not difficult when you have a form of mental clarity? And that is to say, where are you taking their attention to? That's the only thing you need to think about. Where can I take their attention to that isn't the thing that their attention is currently on?